Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another episode of That Nerdy Web Show. I am your host, Dimix, and I am the conductor of this poop train.
Woo woo!
And for today, we have Stefan.
It's Steven. No, you got it wrong.
Steven.
You fucked it up. You already did it. Gosh, you're worse than Ross.
I can just hear him flipping the table right now.
Then we have Patrick.
What up?
We have Ivan.
Nipple salad.
Then we have SuperPsyGuy, who's happy to be back.
I'm here to bite balls and poop everywhere.
Thanks. Then we have Phantom.
You ain't got no pancake mix.
Then we have Chaos.
I want to be a leech on your nipple.
Who else seems to be having a herd of like cattle running through his back?
Yeah, exactly. What is that?
I don't know.
Sounds like an old Western movie.
Oh, we got one more person, damn it. Then we have Nathan.
Yo, it's your boy!
And not Black Nathan, stop it.
You don't know that. I have son. Who knows if there's a little bit of African American running around in these veins of mine? I sure as heck got Stars of David, but hey, who knows? Got me a little bit African.
Well, it seems lost Chaos or Aiden, whatever his name is,
Hey, Chaos dropped.
and his herd of cattle.
Okay, much better.
Speaking of dropping, roll the bass.
Okay, well,
I can't do that. No. That's not like
No.
well, we have a wonderful smorgasbord of more crap today.
If you say so.
Because, I don't know which subject to actually start off with, but I guess I'll start off with, Fox buying the rights to Magic the Gathering movie.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Fox bought the rights to what movie?
Magic the
Magic the Gathering, apparently.
There's gonna be a
That's
Magic
new.
the Gathering movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh god,
But
Hollywood's
those-
been out of good ideas for like 20 years now, it seems.
Wouldn't say that has anything to do with it so much as it just sounds like
it just
they're
happens.
taking a big series and attempting to make a movie out of it, which is weird because it's a card series, so I don't know how they're
Yeah.
going to do that.
Well, think about it. They did Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon, and like Pokemon.
No,
had, like,
Yu-Gi-Oh! And
this
Pokemon
teen
already
movie.
had TV shows. They already had TV
But-
shows.
Also,
Let's just hope
Pokemon
that Michael
also had
Bay
video
doesn't
games and comics.
Directed.
Yeah, exactly.
that's
We're
true.
talking about Magic the Gathering, which is only a card game and
Which
nothing
is
else.
No,
Extreme
I thought
nerdcore.
I thought Magic also had like video games, didn't it? Like on
Yeah,
Steam or
of
something.
a card game.
I can tell you
That's what I'm
this.
saying. It's a card game. It's nothing else.
Okay.
It's like it doesn't have a TV show. It doesn't
I
have-
get it- I
it doesn't
get
have characters.
There's like
It
no
doesn't have any-
story, there's nothing, there's no
Yeah.
plot. It's
I
a
can tell you
trading
exactly
card
how
game.
it's,
Well, you could,
I can tell you exactly how it's going to end up. It's going to end up like the whole Dungeons and Dragons movie. Plain and
oh
simple.
my
If I
god.
remember correctly.
Oh, that movie was horrible.
I did not see
Wait,
that,
actually,
thankfully.
it came out?
Neither did I. I just watched a review on it, and I agree. It is horrible. It's almost as bad as like the third Neverending Story. You guys.
No, the second one was horrible. The third one, I don't even remember them making a third one.
No, the third Neverending Story was the one with Jack Black in it, and it was the Nasties.
Oh,
Jack
yeah,
Black. Oh
no.
man, that's
The
all
third
you had to
Neverending
say
Story.
before I knew it was terrible. Is Jack Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't remind us about that.
I didn't even know there was a third one. That's news to me.
I
That's
thought that-
because it's so bad nobody wants to know about it. That's the problem.
Maybe.
It's like George Lucas and the Star Wars Christmas special thing.
Okay, but now that we got that out of the way, yeah. See, Magic. Okay, Magic is a cool card game. I don't play it. Magic's a cool card game, but making a movie out of it, I don't know how you're gonna do that if there's no plot.
well,
What are they gonna do
Well,
about it?
apparently most Magic the Gathering fans would probably think that there is a plot. I don't know. I've never played the
No,
card
no,
game.
I mean,
I don't enjoy the
just
card
calling
game.
it
My
like
friends
kind of
play it.
arcade game.
Storyline, but like, how do we? Is basically this is what I mean. Is the movie going to be about the actual creatures and magic in the cards, or is it going to be about people playing the cards? That's
No,
what I want to know.
I
It's
think.
probably going to be.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go. Okay, well then,
Okay.
I think it would logically follow something to do with, the actual subject matter of the game, your magical creatures and bullshit. If it was about, like, playing the game, then they're about 30 years too late, with, like, what was that, the wizard, with the power glove.
Oh, yeah.
You know, they're about 30 years late for that. You know.
That was basically just an advertisement for
So,
yes,
all
we all
video
know.
games, Nintendo.
So you're saying it would be kind of like one big fucking movie tutorial thing?
Well, if it was about
Yes.
people playing the game, then yes. And even then, they would only gross about maybe 700 grand because nobody plays Magic anymore. And those
Well,
who
actually,
do,
I have plenty of friends who play Magic. I
Okay.
don't. I don't.
To be honest, if they did make the movie, they'd probably make it to where like they have all these monsters and they're fighting towards a goal, like a championship or something. That's how I would see it.
okay,
Also, I kind of see it. I kind of see it like how they did with Lord of the Rings, almost like it's like fantasy, and they're all like in more of an army type thing. It's probably going to focus on like 3 or 4 to maybe 6 main monsters or characters going on some sort of epic quest to do something.
for the
And
Holy Grail.
it's probably going to be like look a lot or very similar to Lord of the Rings, like the probably Twin Towers, most likely.
I'll agree
It's going to
with
be a
that.
teen movie where all the kids get sucked into the cards and like Billy Braxton was a regular 15-year-old when one day
Oh God.
He became
What
a
the-
sliver.
it was just a normal day at Pete's comic shop until suddenly
Alabaster Dragon.
he liked this really hot girl for some reason. They went in together. Yep.
That's what happened, folks. Give us your money because it has magic on it.
Bill Murray is Blue Eyes White Dragon. Nope, wrong game.
Rob Schneider is Blue Eyes White Dragon.
Oh God, Rob Schneider, please let it be Rob Schneider. That'll be the best.
Yes.
With Christopher
Dirt
Walken as
Eater.
the head of the fire group. Yeah.
I would watch
God.
that movie. I would totally watch that.
I
Oh,
will
yeah.
send
Yeah,
my
yes.
fire dragon to burn you.
Oh yeah. And Jerry has-
And everything
and Adam
changed.
Sandler
Lightning
doing the
attack.
voice
Oh.
of Elfman.
Oh my
I-
God.
Oh
Yes.
God.
yeah. Jim Carrey is the Avatar.
Does Jim Carrey even act anymore?
He sideways to the pitchfork.
Yeah, Jim Carrey still acts, dude.
I haven't seen like his name in any movie in like.
Dude, I think the last movie he was in was Kick-Ass 2, and that was just for a little while.
Okay,
It's
I'm
'cause
talking about
he's-
like a real acting role here, not like a cameo or anything like that.
Well,
Uh,
I saw him in this porno. I'm joking.
what?
You what?
What? Hold the phone.
Well, back the train up. Reverse it. What?
There are no brakes on the rape train.
No, but okay, but
So
all,
the
in all
trick-
seriousness, Magic film, I don't know, no comment overall because I don't know what they could possibly do with that film, so whatever.
We'll just
I'm
have to wait and
interested.
see if it's actually good.
I'm
No, but
interested.
like a trailer, just to give us an idea of what the heck they're doing.
Yeah,
'Cause
but
I have no clue.
as it
what they're doing
stands,
with
a
that
Magic
film.
the Gathering movie, stupid idea. On the surface.
Yeah, like
Let's-
for all we know, if it was done well, it could be amazing. But as it stands, I just don't have a clue what they're attempting.
If they want any success from this movie, they have to one keep Michael Bay from directing it.
Thank
And
you.
Explosions.
Don't take any influence from the Avatar movie. That was terrible.
To be honest, I wouldn't mind Michael Bay directing it as long as someone else wrote it, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
He's a fine director, but as a writer, no. So basically, we get Michael Bay as the director, and we get a better writer. That's what makes sense to me.
Or even better, just listen to the fans for once.
Yeah, but like
All 20
the
of them?
fans, you know how many Magic fans are there? There's like
Yeah.
millions. They will all tell you something different. So I don't know who you listen to. And mind you, they probably all think different directors are good. So I don't think you can exactly gauge fan feedback for something like directors. I'd say just get someone good, like a decent director who's, got decent writing. But then again, how well can they work with Magic the Gathering, something which,
Well-
as we all know, doesn't have a story?
Well, the only way I could actually see it kind of going is if like they do with like what they did with the and this is like way off topic, like they did with the Yu-Gi-Oh! Bonds and the 3D movie, the anniversary one,
I don't know what you're talking about.
the
I don't,
One movie?
the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie they came out with.
I don't do Yu-Gi-Oh! I'm more of a
Wait, they have
Pokemon
Yu-Gi-Oh
man, sorry.
movies?
Yes, they have 2 Yu-Gi-Oh! Movies, one that sucked and one that was.
So chances are they both suck.
Yeah.
I mean, because the last Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie they basically revolved around the cards.
The heart
But
of
that's what the game is about.
Oh, you mean where they had like the fusion of all 3 of the Egyptian gods? That
How
one.
do you think Yu-Gi-Oh would be without the cards?
It would be like one big soap opera with
No.
It would just be
Yu-Gi-Oh!
motorcycles.
Season 0, folks.
motorcycles and freaky ass hair. Thank you,
Split
Japan.
personality.
No, it would
I
be
have green hair.
no, it'd be a lot of yelling. It'd be a lot of teenage yelling and throwing cards on the floor for no reason. That's basically what it'd be without the monsters, at
I
least.
threw it
It'd
on
be
the
a-
floor. What?
Duel Masters, not as sucky.
Okay.
Oh wait, never mind. I take that back. I take that back.
Okay.
Too late. You can't. You can never live it down now.
It's true. What has been said cannot be unsaid. I cannot eat those words.
Even
What
if
do
they
you
are
like it with jello
delicious.
pudding?
How dare you?
What do you like it with jello pudding?
Eat the poo poo.
Okay, you guys, focus, please.
Okay. different.
I remember
Yes.
Josh saying it's more focused this time. You lied to me.
It was more.
You
No,
lied
it
to
is
me.
more focused, but random poo-poo comments before Josh can change the topic. I don't know what that's about.
I did. I know. I say the jello pudding, and then somebody said poop, and I'm like, oh, shit.
No, I said eat
Anyway,
the poo poo.
moving on. Give us the next topic.
Okay.
Let's all focus. Oh, hey, look, a fly.
Oh, hey, look. Okay. Okay. New topic.
Damn it.
Sort of.
Look, a distraction.
Shut up! You're distracted.
I stole your face.
Okay.
Guys.
In seriousness. All right.
Hey, it says gullible on the ceiling.
I
Oh,
will.
so it. Oh, you stole the
Let the guy talk.
Oh, you
Come
stole
on.
my
Ivan, you were at my house. I swear to God, I would jump over there and kick your ass.
When I grow up, I want to go to the moon.
Why wait?
Okay.
Ah!
Okay.
Let the guy
All right,
talk.
all right.
Seriously. Ugh.
Serious.
I watch
Okay.
way too much internets.
Is anybody like excited about or confused about the new Sword Art Online Season 2?
A new
I'm
what?
so excited.
Yes, I
Sword
am.
Art Online
I'm
2014 or whatever.
episodes and
Wait.
I've been ready for season 2 of Sword Art Online.
What was it?
Sword Art Online.
Season 2.
Actually, it's going to be called
I don't know.
Gun Online.
I don't
Wait, what?
play MMOs.
It's not an MMO.
It's not an
a-
MMO.
that's
I
how
mean,
much
okay, no,
I
it
know
is an
about it.
MMO, but it's an anime about an MMO. There we go.
Yeah.
That's how much I don't know about it.
It's okay.
When does-
quick rundown of Sword Art
When does
Online.
Alpha and Flamey show up?
At the time. Anyway, yeah.
Speaking of
quick
Michael Bay.
rundown about Sword Art Online. It's an anime about how basically there's a very popular MMO that just got launched called Sword Art Online. Obviously, loads of people get it. They all sign in. It's business as usual. And what's cool about it is like virtual reality. They put on helmets. They can see inside the world. They have like a body and everything. It's cool, right?
Oh,
But
so it's like a super advanced version of like the Dot Hack series.
yeah, exactly. But what ends up happening is on the very first day of its launch, the game master, the game creator, he basically says everyone is trapped in there, and if you try to leave, you'll die.
Oh,
Like,
so
and if you die in the game, you die in real life as well.
well, that's
So
okay. Well,
everyone
that's
is
not
fine.
okay. That's kind of like an extreme version of Dot Hack now, because with Dot Hack, those of you who don't know, this character gets stuck inside the video game, and apparently his like real life person is like in a coma, and whenever he defeats another player within the world, which is the game that they're playing, then that person will go into a coma for like a day or so, and I don't know, and like they were trying to figure out why this whole thing is happening, and like there's this omniscient company that is the one who makes this game, but like the whole thing is inside the game, and it's so
Yeah,
it's
I
so
know about that.
weird, but it's so like on the edge of your seat gripping, because they always leave you with another cliffhanger at the end of every episode. Unfortunately, because it's not on Netflix and I have to watch it on the computer, I always fall asleep halfway through the episode because I can't stand looking at my computer for sometimes.
Well, that's fair enough. But yeah, Sword Art Online. Here's the thing about Sword Art Online. It is very good. It's really good, but, and this is a huge but, it divides people primarily because the first season, like the first, 12 episodes or so, were really intense, really great, really awesome. And I mean, spoiler alert, I hate to ruin it because we can't talk about season 2 otherwise. Spoiler alert. What ends up happening is, okay, basically the game master said, if you clear 100 floors of like this like big dungeon type thing and defeat all the bosses, then you can get out, basically. Like whoever completes 100 floors will get out of the game. So
Well,
obviously the
that
main
should be-
character is surviving, he's fighting, he's making friends, but the thing is he wants to be like a lone fighter because like too many times he's gotten people killed, etc. So like it's a good anime. It's very tense. But at the end of the first season, he ends up finding out who the games master is. And
And
because
it's
the games
him.
master is
Oh, it's
exposed,
probably
it's very
him.
funny. The games master is exposed. He challenges him, and when they fight, he
Whoa.
defeats him, and he actually defeats the game. He defeats the game prematurely before he reaches the final level. And what ends up happening is he wakes up. He wakes up in the real world like 2 years later,
And
right?
it was all
And
a dream.
no, the strange thing is this, basically, like he finds out that like the girl that he loves is still trapped in the game, even though the game ended, and the game got transferred into another game, like the server. And because of that, he has to go into that other game to go save her. And that other game, in that game, like they removed the whole thing of like if you die for real. So after like the second season makes the feel, I mean not the second season, the second half, sorry, makes it feel less tense, less urgent, because like the whole not dying thing is not there anymore. People felt like the series lost what made it so good. And I mean I agree to an extent. It's still fun, but that's part of the reason why so many people don't like it, because they felt like what made it so interesting was lost when they removed the whole death penalty thing.
I see.
That
Well,
doesn't
it
mean you
just sounds
shouldn't watch it,
interesting,
because you
though.
should watch it. It's great. It's great. Trust me. It is
Yeah.
awesome
Yeah.
from start to finish. But there's certain things you might not like about it, and yeah, it does get less dramatic over time. So
It sounds interesting enough. So I'll probably have to give that one a try sometime. Oh well, while we're on the topic of anime, I don't know what that was. I just heard a pa-choom.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Anyway,
Yes, theory.
I believe we were talking, or at least before this all started, we were talking about like animes that we all watch and stuff, and I was thinking, why not like list off the top 3 favorite or top 5 or just a certain small number of animes that we all
But of all
watched and
time?
enjoyed.
Top 2
That's hard.
animes.
That's hard
There we
to
go.
say. I mean, I
all
think
time or that we just really
try-
enjoyed a lot.
try restricting it to say of last year or of a certain genre, because it's hard to say of all time.
All right,
It's
let's
a
just
big list.
top 2 animes. How about that?
Okay.
No, that's the same thing. You're asking us to pick 2, and I even say 2 is harder. Like, no, how about this? What are your top 5 or whatever animes of last year? Like last year specifically.
I don't know what you mean by last year, because I kind of just
That's
watch a variety of
2013.
anime. No, but I mean, like,
that's
I
the 2013 anime. That's what I meant.
well, yeah, but I don't know when animes have come out, because I've been watching a lot of anime lately. Like every night, I've been watching like 3 or so episodes of anime, but I don't know when they come out. That's the problem.
Well, what I mean is that if you pay attention, you'll know what animes were released. Like if you watch them as they were, they were coming out episodes each week, etc. That kind of thing.
But you're too
Who's got time for
stupid,
that?
I guess.
I am too stupid. That's
You-
why my report card says all A plus.
You are an inferior
Say
commoner
all
amongst
A
the
plus.
anime
But
community.
you would fail
scrub.
Anime History Month.
I would. I would though probably do very well in anime-esque things. I want. Continue. I'm not.
Well, okay, basically, for an example, an anime that came out last year as a 2013 anime is Attack on Titan. And if you don't know about
Yes.
Attack on Titan, then
No, everyone knows
probably
about
living
Attack
under
on
a rock, because everyone's heard of it. Like literally everybody. That's what blows my mind about that anime. I know it's popular, right? But it's crazy how many people know about it. Even people who don't even watch anime properly know about it. But
Well,
I
that's
don't
yeah.
know
so
about
good.
it.
But
It's so
I think
good.
the animes that I've been watching lately, they've come out in like 2000, ranging from like I think 2008 to around 2010. That's a. I haven't watched any current anime unless
You haven't watched any
unless you
current
count
ones. That's what you mean.
unless you count like Deathman Wonderland.
Dead
Dead
I've been-
Man Wonderland, dude. And
Sorry.
that's
Sorry.
2012. That's from 2012.
Okay, see? Do you see how much I don't know when animes come out? I think
Alright,
the
fair
only
enough.
anime that came. I don't even
I didn't
Well,
believe you, but now I do.
Well, okay. Well, since I guess this topic doesn't apply too much to everybody, at least I'll just give a general overview of my favorite animes of last year. So that way, at least we have something to talk about in case you guys know about them. Well, obviously, so Attack on Titan, I'd say definitely is probably my favorite of last year, and I'd arguably the best of last year. The thing about Attack on Titan is it's good. It's not perfect, but it's pretty good because it does so much right. It doesn't have too much fun sometimes, which is a shame. But it's not bad. Like every episode is fantastic, and when it gets hype, it gets really hype. So I thought Attack on Titan was great. Another one that was good from last year was it's weird. It's not really last year in the sense that it's still going on right now, but I'd call it my favorite of last year because the last episode was last year, and that was Kill la Kill, which came out like towards the end of last year. Which I don't know, not as many people know Kill la Kill, but when it came out right after Attack on Titan, everybody thought like anime is saved by that anime, and yes, because it's that good. It's just it's by
Kill
the
la Kill is great.
yeah, it's a crossover between the developers who made Gurren Lagann and the developers who made Panty and Stocking, and it's actually really amazing.
Oh, you
I
have my
actually-
interest already.
Yeah, because
My
you
friend
said
got-
Penny and Stocking.
Yeah,
No, I was
Panty and
more
Stocking-
interested in Gurren Lagann. I mean,
No,
Panty
trust
and
me,
Stocking
Kill
is
the Kill
great.
is fantastic.
My friend has the entire like DVD set of Gurren Lagann. He absolutely loves it, and I'm trying to get him to like let me borrow like all of his
Good luck.
DVDs so I can watch it.
I have it.
Like-
If you need it, I can point you over to a seed that I'm seeding it on uTorrent, but that's piracy, yar har and shit.
Yeah, that's the problem. I don't do piracy
Well,
unless
Well,
it's
you do things
downloading
wrong.
stuff from YouTube. Unless it's
Well-
downloading stuff from YouTube, that's the only thing I pirate.
well, I can't say
But,
now. I actually have the DVDs of both Gurren Lagann and Penny and Stocking, so I feel happy about myself.
I spend my money on things that I need,
Like food and
like
water
food and hookers and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
Right.
Yeah,
Anyway,
we need-
moving on.
Who needs
Guys.
clothes?
I think I can't. I should have a top 5. I really should, but for the moment, I can only remember like a couple at a time.
Well, we can
Another anime that was really awesome last year, which not as many people know about that compared to like Kill la Kill or Attack on Titan, is
Hipster.
Watamote.
That was a good
Like-
one. I liked
Yeah,
it.
Watamote is funny because it's like it's about how this socially awkward girl actually thinks she's popular, but she's not.
Oh,
And she
I
tries
love
to go
that.
through all these steps to become
She thinks
popular.
it's someone
And
else's
Those first couple episodes were
It's
like
so funny.
they
You're
were
gonna be
depressing.
popular.
By the end
No,
of
I
them,
mean
I
it's
was depressed.
it's depressing in an endearing way. Like you can relate to the character, you can feel for, and it's funny because a lot of the time she gets herself into those situations, and you realize that like she could easily have friends and be popular, but she's purposefully holding
that
herself back. And I
that
think-
like fast food restaurant
She's
scene
being
was like
very
so
ignorant about
intense.
it.
It was ridiculous.
yeah, like she's basically she's a very ignorant person. She's a very like. It's basically let me put it this way. From the very beginning, they make it obvious that it's kind of her fault, but not in a bad way. Like her personality might put you off, but like the antics she gets up to are really funny. I think that's
She's
what
like
makes
the
it
average
funny.
Tumblr user.
Oh God.
I don't know. I see why you'd say that, but I don't know. I think it was funny just seeing what the character got up to and stuff like that. There were some touching moments as well, but and the series ends quite hilariously. Oh yeah, the full title, I can't say the Japanese one, but the full title is I think it's something like "It's not my fault." No, sorry, it's you guys' fault that I'm not popular or something like that. But it's shortened to Watamote. It's really good.
Oh yeah,
and
I got that.
Interesting.
I got
Right?
that actually in a list on my phone of animes to actually watch, along with a bunch of other crap.
Fair enough, but yeah, Watamote is freaking awesome. But another one I can't, as I said, I can't think of a fifth one. But the next one, or perhaps the last one, I can think of is it's called Hataraku Mao-sama, or Overlord at Work, which is this this absolutely hilarious anime about how like more or less the devil from like an alternate timeline
Satan.
ends up getting like.
Satan.
Yeah, like the devil from an alternate timeline ends up getting defeated by a hero. So he like flees to another dimension. He ends up on Earth, and he loses all his
Universe,
time.
not dimension. Dimension is the way we perceive
Okay,
things
dude,
in reality.
dude,
It's universe.
Can you
Nerd.
please?
Yes,
let
I
me-
know. Yes, actually, see, what happens is that I'm kidding. No, I'm not gonna go into nerd.
Yeah, anyway. So yeah, basically, so he crosses over into our dimension. He crosses over.
Universe.
Can you seriously?
I'm going to
Can I
correct you
please?
every time you say it. I'm going to correct you every time you say
It
it.
doesn't matter. Can
Just,
It does
just
to me.
ladies,
I
calm
want to
down,
talk to who it matters.
guys.
you-
Just
yeah, look, I know you're joking, but can I at least just finish? We'll also be here
Guys.
forever. And
Okay,
so-
sorry.
Yeah, so obviously he comes to Earth and all that, and he's lost all his powers. And even though he's like this really powerful overlord, and he's got like a squire, he's got like a right-hand man, they basically think, okay, we're in this weird place. What do we do? So he ends up getting a part-time job at like some ghetto McDonald's. And at first he hates it, like, oh, I've lost my power, I've lost everything. But the second he realizes that getting a part-time job gives him money, he tries to be like the best part-timer ever. It's literally about how he tries to survive working at McDonald's, and he actually runs into the hero who sent him there. And the hero is actually like a girl who basically hates him for all she did to her family and like her village and all that. But she ends up finding out like that now that he's working a part-time job, he's become a nicer guy. It's this really stupid but awesome anime about literally the devil working a part-time job. It's just so funny. It's
That
just
sounds
legitimately
like-
funny.
That sounds
What
like
was
some
it
good
called?
shit.
Say what?
What'd you say it was
It's
called?
it's called Overlord at Work.
Overlord.
Nice.
Overlord at Work. Okay, I gotta remember
Yep.
that one.
It's so funny. It's actually legitimately funny.
Is that your like whole list thing of animes?
No, yeah, 2013 animes, yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay.
All right,
Well,
guys, can I give up mine? I have to leave for work in
Yeah,
like
go ahead.
2 minutes.
Okay,
Yeah, go ahead then, definitely.
and I would love to go after Nathan. So
All right, cool. Well, as for me, I'm not gonna give my favorite anime. I'm gonna have like my top 5 list, but it's not gonna be necessarily of 2013. It's just overall.
that's probably mine too.
And it's not in any particular order in terms of favoritism. First off would be this anime that came out in 2012 called Little Busters. Its second season called Little Busters Refrain came out this past year in 2013. It was pretty good. I love it. It's so childlike in nature. It's just amazing. Now I can feel there's gonna be some tension for this. Another one of my favorite anime is Bleach. I just love the Bleach
Wait,
series.
but
That's
I thought we were talking about 2013 animes.
I mean, I wanted to do 2013, but there's just so much I wanted to talk about, so I'm just like, I'm gonna give my top 5.
Okay, fair enough.
And
That's
then,
all right.
And the problem is I've never seen any animes of 2013 as of currently, unless you're counting the newest season of Pokemon. But then again, they've only had like 2 episodes, so
right.
and it's not it's not on my top 5. So
Another one of my favorite anime of all time would be Transformers Armada. I don't know if you could call that an actual anime in the sense we know it, but I love it for the sake of nostalgia because that was like the first ones I've ever seen. I'm like 6 years old. This is about 13 years ago, so I've seen the thing like 3 times through the entirety. It was amazing. Another one I really loved was Guilty Crown a couple of years ago.
Guilty Crown. Guilty Crown.
I loved it.
Oh,
and my
man.
last one is
oh, sorry. Go ahead.
my last one is Steins Gate. I'm just going to throw
Ooh,
that out.
Steins Gate. Oh, yes. Steins Gate's fantastic. Yes. Steins
I would
Gate
love
is
to
amazing.
stay and talk to you about that, man, but I gotta go.
That's
I love
all
y'all. Peace, homies.
Don't shit
Bye,
your pants.
Later.
see you.
Bye-bye.
Touch me. Oh.
Touch me
Touch
inappropriately.
me.
Okay.
Touch me inappropriately.
Oh, okay. Well,
And then there were 6.
y'all want to keep going with the top whatevers or?
Yeah. I'll go next if you want me to.
Okay.
Okay, so they're not anything of 2013, but they're just gonna be top 5 from like least favoriteest of my top 5 to my absolutely most favorite. But
Yeah, go ahead.
okay, so number 5 would probably be Excel Saga, which is the most hilarious anime I've possibly ever seen. It's so random. It's so stupid.
It's so off the wall.
It is. It's funny.
It breaks
it's
all
one of my
the
favorite
rules.
wacky animes.
It breaks all the rules by literally having every episode conform to a certain rule in a different genre of anime. So
Yes.
Yeah.
and it just makes fun of it. It's so funny. After that, probably the Dot Hack series. I haven't watched the entire thing through yet, but so far it's really good. But unfortunately, I keep falling asleep through it. So number 3. Number 3, I would have to probably say Hetalia because it's so short, and yet if you're looking at World Series or no Axis Powers, it's going through like everything that happened in World War II, and I just find it entertaining, something to watch when you have 5 minutes to spare or something. Number 2, I would say Soul Eater. Soul Eater.
Yes, I just watched that not long ago.
I know. I watched the entire series. It was so amazing. I totally would want to be a wielder with like a Keyblade weapon, like someone who can turn into a Keyblade. But that's just because I'm unoriginal and love Kingdom Hearts.
That last episode, though.
Why is that? Why would that be unoriginal? I'm confused.
Well, no, because like, Keyblade's such an ultimate weapon. No, you're so unoriginal.
No, well, you make it sound like liking Kingdom Hearts is wrong or something.
It's not. No. It's not. I'm saying I'm being unoriginal because I'm choosing like an almost OP weapon. Technically, it's not OP though, but like.
Well, I don't get your logic, but fair enough. I see what you mean.
Yeah. Okay. And my number 1 most favorite anime of all time that I just finished a little while ago was this amazing anime called Ghost Hunt.
Ghost Hunt. Ooh, Ghost Hunt's good. Like nobody knows about that, but that was really
Yeah,
good.
I know. It was so sad that it's only one season because it could have gone on forever. I have so many ideas of what they could have done for more like ghost type episodes. Like,
I suppose, but
yeah, but
it was
I
good. It
mean,
was good
like,
for how long it was. I mean, it
yeah,
was 26 episodes, wasn't it?
yeah, but it was only like technically 8 episodes because it was split into like 4 different
4 different arcs.
Yeah, no, not 4 different arcs. Each arc was 4 different episodes. That's what I meant. Well, I
Fair
mean,
enough.
except for the one in the park, which was one episode, and I thought was hilarious, like seriously funny. And an honorable mention goes to Rosario plus Vampire, which
Rosario
Okay,
Vampire.
yes.
it's
Well,
funny.
I don't
It's
know if
funny,
you
but
pronounce
I don't like the
plus,
fan
but yeah,
service.
Rosario Vampire.
Yeah, I think it's funny. Like,
You
I
don't like
think
the
it's really
fan
funny and
service. What are you,
entertaining,
gay?
but no, I mean they have too much of
kidding.
it. Like
I'm
I
kidding.
enjoy the fan service. It's just that there's way too much of it. It's like the very
There-
first shot.
Actually, there really isn't compared to most animes. Like, if I'm honest with you, like that's not got a lot. I mean, I suppose if it's too much for you, that's fine, but it's not got that much compared to some. That's
Well,
actually quite tame compared to some animes, if I'm honest with you.
okay, well,
Okay.
whatever. It's just
But
that I'm
I
not a
know
bit.
what you mean, though, like, if you didn't
I'm
enjoy
not a
it,
big fan.
that's fair
I'm not a
enough.
big fan when they have fan service. Like if they have it like once or twice every several other episodes, then it's fine. But I guess that's why
But wouldn't that
was
be
what made
inconsistent?
what.
But wouldn't that be inconsistent? That would be awkward to just like randomly slap it in there. Because I've seen animes do that. And it's kind of awkward when this
Well, I
fan
mean,
service.
Sonic does. I mean, the Sonic the Hedgehog series does it. I mean, like in Sonic
Sonic
Adventure.
fun.
Here we go.
Yeah, in Sonic Adventure, when you, I'm sorry, we're going off on Sonic for 2 seconds. I
No,
promise.
boy,
In
here
Are
Sonic
you going to
Adventure,
talk
when you
about
choose,
the beach guys at the
I'm
pool?
really confused. When did
No,
Sonic have?
no.
Oh
No,
God, no.
2 seconds, you choose Amy's story, and you get a panty shot, and it's just too much
That's
sometimes.
because Amy's skirt is super short, but that I don't think that's fan service. I just think that's her awkward ass design. I don't think it has anything to do with fan
All right,
service.
all right,
You didn't think that was hot?
Okay.
No, and
No, I
plus
know.
she's meant to be like 14 or something. So
Yeah.
come on.
Anyway,
Guys, y'all making me choke on my
hold on.
vaporizer.
Can I interject a thought here?
No.
Yes.
Have any of you noticed that some of the best animes only have 26 episodes?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
like
that's
so,
true.
it's so
But I mean, that's
short.
because 26 is the standard.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
Like,
they
for
only get
episode.
one season. Like, for instance, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Cowboy Bebop. That was actually one of the first animes
that was
that I ever
yeah.
watched. It only got 26, and then, of course, Gurren Lagann only got 26. I think, like, 27 if you count, like, the stupid
was something
compilation
awkward like that.
episodes.
Yeah.
It seems like all the best shows only get one season.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
there are, no,
very
but
rarely-
there are some that are really good that are longer.
Wait,
Yeah.
Cowboy
To be fair.
But it's very rare when you find like a really good anime that goes on for so long. Like another honorable mention that I've actually forgot to talk about. Well, not really talk about. To say was Fairy Tail. That's gone on for like
Fairy
what,
Tail's
4 seasons, and it's really good. They always find a way to make it better, and I think they did a good job. A not good job would probably be Pokemon, since it's already up to like season 18 already.
Wait, hold on. I still gotta say, Phantom. Yours is Cowboy Bebop, right?
Well, I don't know if it's my favorite of all time. I think Gurren
Well,
Lagann would
you're-
be my favorite of all time, but
No.
Cowboy Bebop is what started me with anime.
Hey, at least that beats what my first anime was.
Sonic X. That
No,
was fine.
Gotta go
No.
fast!
no, even worse. My first anime was Sailor Moon.
That's
Oh,
perfectly fine. No, I
I
mean
like
that's
Sailor
that's a
Moon.
lot of people's starter animes. Like if we're talking about starter
Uh,
animes, we're talking
Look-
like DBZ, Sailor Moon, what else?
Ghost in
Yu-Gi-Oh,
the Shell,
Pokemon, like you know
Ninja
what I mean, like the
Scroll,
basic animes from like the
Rurouni
90s.
Kenshin.
Yeah, exactly.
Mine
Like
was
those are the starter animes.
X,
Shit, mine was-
Sonic X.
Oh my
Sorry, I'm
God.
singing to myself. You don't have to.
mine.
That's like the European theme song. I'm sorry.
That is
Yeah,
the European one. Yeah.
To be honest, my first favorite one, my first one was Sailor Moon, but along with that, it was that Zoids.
Was Zoids an anime? Yeah, I guess Zoids was.
Yeah,
an
it was. It was cut short though. Cardcaptor Sakura and DBZ. That was mainly the first ones. But that's whenever they still had Toonami like play after school.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
I had seen animes before that, but Cowboy Bebop is what got me into them, It's like, we all watched DBZ as kids. I mean, like, you come home from school, bam, there it is on Cartoon Network. Fuck yeah. But,
Yeah.
as far as, like, being intrigued by animes, I think Cowboy Bebop was the one I was like, man, I need to watch more of this shit.
Or
I think Death Note was I think Death Note.
Death Note was
Um,
awesome.
That
Yeah.
was pretty interesting.
That was like the first like anime that I actually like
Yeah,
watched the entire
you know what
series, even though it
you know
took
what
me
my issue
freaking
with Death
forever to
Note is?
do.
And what is that?
It's like, for as smart as that anime is, that anime unfortunately shoots itself in the foot in the sense that it's not rewatchable. It's only rewatchable
It's
for
not.
novelty, but it's not rewatchable, and I
Yeah.
think that's my biggest problem with it.
Okay.
Because you already know
that's like
everything
most-
that's pretty much going to
Yeah,
happen.
exactly. That's like most intrigue animes anyway. Like, there's few intrigue like thriller animes that can like make me watch them again. Like Steins Gate's one of them. Like Code Geass is one of them. Even though like that's action, but like
Yes.
that has intrigue in them. Like I would rewatch Code Geass because it's that awesome. But like Death Note, it's not that rewatchable, which is a shame because I
Yeah.
loved it. but
Okay.
it's
Well,
not
y'all.
that rewatchable.
I mean, y'all want to just keep going with the top 5 animes? I mean,
Oh, we don't have to. We can move on.
I was just asking because the hell, let everybody get a fucking go. Because I was gonna say let Sai go next.
Yeah, I mean, so I can go. I mean, personally, I don't have too many, so I won't even participate.
Is
Really
it just
in
me,
the
or does it
list.
feel like Sai hasn't talked a lot this episode?
He's a man of few words.
On and off, I think.
Really? Because I've seen his video. I've seen like a lot of his videos. He's
Okay,
not
except
really
when he
an
starts
expert.
talking about Sonic, in which case he can go on for hours. I can tell you that from first hand.
Yes, so can I.
experience.
So,
Oh,
I
so
just
can
like
I.
to talk to myself. Don't
Okay.
mind me.
I like the sound of my own voice, but then I hate the
Oh.
sound of my own recorded voice.
Oh.
Yeah, welcome to the club.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Sai, you have the floor.
My favorite anime of all time is got to be Sergeant Kero or Kero Gunso. I love that show. The death. Oh my god.
Oh yeah,
Frog is fun.
that's true. Because I remember your Twitter picture was Keroro for the longest fucking time.
Yeah, it's really funny, and I really like the English dub. I'm a big fan of Tyler Haddon and Jeremy Lee, and they do a
Yeah,
great
that was
job.
really-
Um,
Well, I think my only issue with Sergeant Frog. Oh, actually, no. I wouldn't say issue, rather, but like I love it and it's funny. I probably should watch more of it now that I think about it. I think the only character that bothered me was
Uh-huh.
you know the girl. What's her name?
Natsumi.
Natsumi. Yeah, Natsumi. Yeah, I think Natsumi put me off a bit. Like not enough to stop watching it, but like she was a bit like, eh. Like
Oh.
other than her, the whole show was great. I think.
I think she's supposed to be like that. She's like
yeah,
the hard ass
the
of the
bitchy
group.
character.
And,
Yeah,
and
I don't.
this anime you said was Sergeant Frog.
Yeah, Sergeant Frog.
Yeah,
Sergeant,
I saw that on Netflix. I didn't know what it was. I kind of just skipped it because I thought, because of just like the cover it looked like, I thought it was like one of those like what's it called, like Leap Start esque cartoons. Like
No, it's good.
like it was supposed to be educational and for
No,
like
it's really funny.
3-year-olds.
It's about a bunch of alien frogs that try to invade Earth, but then they end up just living at some house, and they get random urges to try and take over the planet.
Yeah,
I thought you were going somewhere else with that.
Okay. Yeah,
Brandon Urgent.
That's what she
Random
said.
urges. That's so dear. I did not mean to say that.
okay.
Don't worry about it.
My second favorite anime is Game Grumps. No, that's not right.
Game
Shoot, I've seen a bunch recently. Oh, my second favorite is going to be Slayers from way back in the day.
Slayers. I never watched it, but I heard about it.
I used to watch it because I used to have Dish and they had this like whole Funimation channel and they used to play like Slayers, Yu Yu Hakusho,
Yeah.
Case Closed, until for some reason they decided, oh look, we're gonna take it off the air. I'm like,
Slayers is so corny, and it's really really old. So the English voice acting is one of the worst, but I love it to death. I don't know, it's a guilty pleasure of mine. I will watch all of it. And I think the third is Gunsmith Cats, which is just an
Oh, that's
OVA.
so OG. Are you
But,
old or something? What the heck?
Yes,
All these are,
I am old. That is true.
No, but like that anime is super OG. I guarantee you, nobody on Earth has heard of that anime except me and you. I'm being serious.
No,
It's
it's one of like my friend Martin. It's one of his favorites, and then
Fair enough.
yeah, but he's old too though. So there you go.
yeah, but wait, hold on. Are we thinking? Wait, am I thinking of Martin?
Yeah, Little Karibo.
Yeah.
That's what if you tweet at him and say Gunsmith Cats, he'll probably favorite it.
Huh.
Yeah. For some reason, I've been seeing that a lot from you and Gabby and
Yep.
and Dave.
I'll try to get more current, but I started watching. I guess just recent stuff. I started watching Fairy Tale, and I like that enough.
I need to get into that. I really need to. I mean, I just saw it on Netflix a few days ago,
Uh-huh.
and
It's fun. It suffers from a lot of like, oh my god, this legendary thing that we never heard of until this episode is happening. Like, oh my god, he's doing the legendary move that we never heard about till just now. Or like, oh my god, look at this legendary person who we never heard about till just now. And let me.
Yeah, but that's the funny part. That's the really fun part, though.
No, I mean,
like,
it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
I think it's consistent to a fault, is what you mean.
Yeah, it's consistent to a fault, and it sometimes gets really real. It deals with like when the episodes when it decides to get real, it's pretty provoking. So
like in the I know this is well, kind of not really a spoiler, but in the second season with the Daedalus with the Daedalus saga, like it goes pretty deep with like Happy and Carla, like who they are, what they're supposed to be doing, and like there's a lot of feels though in that show. Like also the part where Lucy's talking about how much she just loves the celestial spirits and how she will use them as partners, not as tools. Like literally, I started shedding manly tears of like, I understand what you're saying. I get what you're saying. That's so beautiful, Lucy. Marry me, or at least date me.
And then the fifth one I'm gonna say is this anime called it's called Scrabble? No, that's not it. What is it? It's called Shuffle. It's just called Shuffle.
Oh, Shuffle. I've heard of that.
It starts out as your typical like harem anime. Like my parents are in America, but they left me back in Japan, and I live with this really hot chick. We're high school friends. We haven't boned or anything. And I have all these other friends who are like also really hot, and they all want me. And then towards the end, the guy actually picks someone, and they start going out as a couple. And I've never seen that happen ever.
No, you know why that doesn't happen? Because it's disaster.
Wait.
Absolute disaster when the horror anime breaks. Trust me, I've seen it happen so many times.
Wait,
I just not because of Wafu.
You think it would be better. You think to yourself.
Well, no, it gets like
how come
they did a really good job with it, and then it gets like the end, like it's like you watch about like 20 episodes, and it's typical like happy-go-lucky harem shit, and then the last 4 go a very different place. Dark? It gets super dark, like out of fucking nowhere. It's like it's literally 20 episodes of oh my god, this is so typical, and then it's totally worth it for those last 4 of like what?
I heard about like it's got some sort of silly plot twist.
Where's my anime?
I don't know. I think plot twists like that do it at the end, like sometimes it's okay, but it rarely works. Only because like they slap it into.
I'm just stubborn. I would have stopped, but I was just stubborn, and so I liked the only anime that I haven't finished was Air Gear because I tried to kill myself.
I like Air Gear. Okay, I haven't watched the anime. I've read loads of the manga, like loads. I don't know where I am right now. Like I'm really far in the manga, but I have no clue.
I actually watched Air Gear because my friend at an alternative school told me about it, and I ended up watching all the episodes.
I couldn't do it, man. I just didn't. I couldn't stomach it. It just got so.
So
I think the manga is better, if I'm honest.
Yeah,
the manga is really dramatic and really cool.
Yeah, because the manga it actually has more shit going on.
Yeah, like it's a lot of depth to it, and to be honest, it becomes like Beyblade. Like everyone's got like a bit beast and crap. It's kind of sick. No, I'm being serious. Like every character has like their spirit thing that appears whenever they start like writing. Like for example, main character, forget his name. Main character, he's like a crow. His friend with the beanie is a jet. Fats Buka is a tank, etc. Like everyone's got like a bit beast. It's really sick. Like the way the manga is done is really awesome.
So it's like the lot later episodes of the Digimon series where it goes from, oh, we're the select few people who have Digimon. Oh, now everyone in the world has a Digimon.
Yay!
Yay! I've got a Digimon!
Yay!
But my Pokemans, let me show them to you.
Like, yay, I got a Digimon! Boo, it's a fucking plant thing.
Yay, a Digimon! Oh, wait, it looks like a pile of shit.
You guys got that shit too.
The little poo swirl that happens in like the Wario games. Like it's like if you've never played the Wario games, it's like this joke where there's like enemies or like some sort of thing hidden in the game. Not really hidden, but like in the background.
You have to look for them.
Yeah, it's a little swirly poop, and it's animated. It like walks around.
Since we're talking about
shit,
like anime or at least current anime, who has seen Space Dandy?
I actually once
Not
watched it,
yet.
but I've been on the boat. I've been.
I've
working.
heard it was terrible.
I heard it was terrible. Well, if I'm honest with you, I think that it's actually great, but the problem is everybody is basing it too much on the director, and that's the problem.
What's wrong
Because
with
the director is Shinichiro Watanabe, who directed Cowboy Bebop and Samurai Champloo, right? So everybody's expecting it to be like that, but it's not. It's meant to be more like a wacky comedy anime, but everybody seems to think that, oh, it's the Cowboy Bebop guy. This is supposed to be epic. It's not the same thing. Like, it's really funny, and I actually really like it. Like, it's really good so far, but I think people expect too much of it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know, like, if you judge everything based on Cowboy Bebop standard, then you're not exactly going to enjoy anything, are you? Because not everything's Cowboy Bebop, if I'm honest.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
All right.
Yes, everything's Sonic.
Okay, now,
Jesus Christ.
quick question, Sai, you stopped at top 4 or 5 on your.
I got 5 out there.
Okay, Phantom, you wanna go?
Not really. Even though I can say I like anime, I haven't got out there a whole lot, so everything that I've watched is kind of old, and I can't say I've watched that many because I don't have free time. I don't know where you people get this, but I need to pick some of that up at the store next time I'm over there.
Oh yeah,
I think it's something called not needing a job. No offense to you guys.
Well,
But-
I have 2 of them, so yeah.
Oh, that
I
sucks.
have 4. Well, they're all part time. So
I work on a fucking boat.
yeah, I have
That's
3.
pretty cool though. If you get, I
No,
mean,
it
like,
doesn't. It fucking sucks. I work on a boat for a month, pushing barges with really explosive fucking chemicals, and it's nuts.
well, yeah, you mess up and something explodes. It's like
Yeah, at least
it's like the early seasons of freaking Power Rangers.
It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
You
playing
stub your toe and something
Operations.
explodes.
oh yeah, oh yeah.
You drop your purse, it turns into a monster.
Oh yeah, if I fuck up, I can die. Yay! Okay, well I guess.
Well, just don't fuck up. What's the big deal?
Well, it's kind of hard because it's a big barge, it's like 500 feet, and like a boat that's like 400. Well, not even 400. Like I don't even know how big the boat is. Pushing a big ass barge. But back on the subject about not being on my life. I guess I'll talk about my top 5 animes.
Okay.
Yeah, go.
Do it.
But I say we all take a field trip to your boat and see what you do. That would
Well-
be awesome.
Well, I think the only person who can actually see it would be Sai, since we're always in fucking Texas. And
He just invited me on his boat. I'm a little scared.
no, it's a company
He's gonna
boat.
molest
That
you.
sounds like a euphemism.
No, you can't get on it.
Boat sex.
Oh yeah, Sai, let me touch your butt.
Nope.
Much butt touching.
Speaking
You
of
did
butt
it.
touching,
That's the butt.
Okay, hold on. No. Okay, let me hurry up and say this because I want to get into the fanfic.
That's what she said.
Okay, my top 5 animes. I'm just gonna hurry up and name them off real quick. I would say number 5 would be Future Diary because
Nice.
it's fucking crazy.
You're a man of taste, I see.
Yes,
What-
actually,
what
I
thing was
bought
watching?
the
it's good. It's great.
I actually bought the DVDs for it, and it's pretty awesome. Then number 4 would be Control C.
Control
it-
C.
It's mainly about you go into like this, you have like this credit card, and you have like this inner demon in you, and you can summon it out, and basically it depends on how much money you have in the bank on how much power that demon has, and you can fight, and you have your own personal demons, and it's pretty good. It's pretty decent.
Sounds like Persona.
No, well, yeah, except you don't have to put a gun to your head.
True.
Well, that's
uh,
only Persona 3, though, to be fair.
Yeah.
Then let's see. I would say number 3 would be the original Hellsing,
Not Ultimate.
not Ultimate. I like the first Hellsing because
Really? That's fair enough.
it's just that old school taste. I like it. It feels good. It feels good all over my body.
on the bum. Feels
It's
good
like
on the bum.
It makes your body Reggie.
Number 2 would have to be number 2 is a kind of a tie between Needless
Ah, needless.
and Panty and Stocking.
Yes.
I watched the first episode and I did not like it.
I
thought
would
it was
pick
too
Needless
stupid.
because I'd pick Needless purely because Panty and Stalking is funny, but only in a chuckle kind of way, not like a laugh out loud kind of way. And even though the action is decent, Panty and Stalking is kind of like it's crude enough to be funny, but slow enough to not be that exciting. And that's why I'd say Needless is better. Like Needless is way funnier and way more action packed. Panty and Stalking is a good watch, but
I don't
it's
know.
not that magical, if that makes sense.
I don't think I've ever laughed as hard at a show as I did at Panty and Stocking at some points that were just so bizarre that you can't help but just laugh your ass off.
Well,
You had
I
to
know what you mean.
pause
Like
it.
there are some genuinely like crease-worthy moments, but I feel like for a comedy anime, it was spread thing, not because it wasn't funny, but rather it's like a lot of it is crude, but it's not crude to the part of being funny. It's just crude for the sake of being crude, and it was fine. Like I thought it was funny.
Yeah,
And
the whole first episode, of that show relied solely on you laughing at poop.
Poop jokes are funny.
Exactly.
Poop jokes are funny for like 7-year-olds and Happy Gilmore people.
Okay.
I think poop jokes are fucking hilarious.
Wait, who's this guy?
I'll be making poop jokes when I'm 70. You can mark my words on that. Even if I'm dead, I'm gonna be making poop jokes.
Anyway, Josh.
I accidentally so my screen's a touch screen and I accidentally spit all over it. So I was trying to wipe it off and I accidentally moved something somewhere and I don't know how to get it off. Oh, there we go. There we go.
I fixed it. Okay, so
did not mean to do that. Sorry.
My number one would have to be, and it will truly be, Dragon Ball Z, because why? I recently rewatched it. I bought all the DVDs, I rewatched it, and I still have to say I still love the fucking Buu saga. I'm sorry.
I could never get into the Dragon Ball series ever.
I love the Buu saga for the fact that whenever Buu goes into his second transformation and turns into Super Buu, the music and the fucking action in it, oh my god. I loved it.
I actually remember his theme.
I loved that theme so much. I actually have it downloaded onto my iPhone.
Are you serious?
Yes.
That stupid Super Boo theme.
I mean, just think about it. Think if you're like fucking, say if you're going to like a gym or something and you need like that boost.
Why would you play that music in the gym?
Because I would.
Guys, I'm
People
sorry.
are gonna be creeped out. They'll be like, "What is that?"
Guys, I'm sorry, but whenever you say Super Boo, all I can imagine is like Boo from Monsters Inc., like in a cape and just flying around.
All I can think of are, the little bastards from Mario.
Oh yeah, the Boo.
Oh yeah. Okay, well, now guess what time it is, everyone.
It's rape. Hey, wait, hold on. Before we start that time, I do want to make a note here. Okay, that's distracting. Anyway,
I know.
Thoughts on Joseiko taking down the Molestia Tumblr?
Oh yeah.
I don't care. I don't care.
Okay, well, Ask Princess Molestia is no longer a thing. Apparently, now mind you, I don't know where the source was, but this is from
it was actually a petition, somewhere. I think.
No, negative. What? Well, from what I've seen, now that could be, but from what I've seen, there was an archived conversation between Joseiko and someone else who I guess he talked to on a fairly regular basis, but it was about how he asked, why he took it down. He said, "Well, Hasbro made me do it." He's like, "Well, how is that?" It's
God damn it!
Yeah, well, apparently.
Why would Hasbro do that?
Well,
because Hasbro is fucking evil.
Well, chances are that the social justice moral fags probably tipped Hasbro off.
Oh, well, they kept reporting him. Oh, Christ Almighty!
Chances are, that's what I think.
That's free. No, but like, why would Hasbro take it seriously? That's what I don't understand.
Because Hasbro basically Hasbro's.
No. Whether or not they're evil or whatever is besides the point. Think about it. This is just a Tumblr where people ask questions. Why would it need to be taken down? It's not earning money. It's not infringing on anyone's copyright. So why would it need to be taken down?
I think because it condones, sexual misconduct. I don't know, man.
What sexual misconduct?
What's different?
Have you ever seen any of the Ask Molestia stuff?
Well, yeah, but how's that any different from people like Brayburned or like freaking Skipsy or something?
Look at all the freaking hentai. Jesus Christ.
Well, the thing is, those aren't popular enough to catch anyone's attention yet.
I mean,
I don't know.
I suppose that maybe because it's MLP, it's attracting the wrong attention, and Tumblr is one of those easily accessible websites, so they feel that if more people who don't know about like internet craziness get wind of this, let's say children, it might be a problem. So maybe stuff was
Exactly.
getting leaked for them, like they were getting complaints, etc.
Yes,
Which
yes,
is weird, but like, because if you ask me, this Tumblr is one Tumblr in a sea of many Tumblrs based on MLP, and a sea of many other stuff to do with MLP, some of which is way more extreme. So it would seem strange to me that they'd only take down this one, or is it because they're just doing it because they felt like it's the only thing they could take down? Because let's be honest, if they want to take down one Tumblr, let's take down them all, because there's so many.
Well, see, because there are so many, and there are so, I guess, few people that would, catch their attention. I think that, a specific group probably hounded the shit out of them, and they were finally like, you know what, to get these people off our ass, we're just gonna, tell these people to cease and desist.
I guess so.
That's
I
just
can
my take on
understand
it.
Stuff gets legal. Stuff gets real legal sometimes.
Yeah, shit gets real.
Okay, y'all ready?
Yeah, wasn't there
Yeah.
fanfic you're supposed to be reading?
Yeah. Let me.
Is this the one that I suggested?
I'm
Yes.
watching it.
Oh, this is a personal favorite of mine.
Better not be my immortals.
Oh,
it's not my
well,
immortals.
you lost
no,
your
not-
$5. Everybody lost their $5 already.
We're not doing that again. No, that was horrible. But no, I'm here's the link. And since you know it more than anything, Corey, I'm guessing that it starts off with Twilight and Spike. Am I right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's see. Since it's kind of rare that we have Sai on here again, since we love him so much.
We love him so much to the point that we have a giant orgy with him.
Yes. Sai, you get to pick who you want to be.
I want to be Twilight Sparkle.
Yes.
Okay, and who wants to be Spike?
I'll be whoever you want me to be. I have a reading channel.
How many characters are in this?
Chapter 1, it starts off with Spike and Twilight, so I guess
just the two of them?
Yeah, then it
eventually you get like 10 different characters, but
okay, so Stefan will be Spike and Sai will be Twilight.
Did you just call me Stefan again?
I'm Steven! Sorry. Jesus
there's
Christ.
no V. It makes it difficult.
The PH is the real way you spell Steven.
Sorry.
What the heck?
Okay, well,
read a Bible once in a while.
And
yeah, heathens.
We need one more person for the narrator, and I'm guessing that will be Patrick because he has that soft black man voice.
Soft, sensual.
Wait, Patrick is black?
Black chocolate.
Oh no, you guys.
Oh, Phantom, we're not doing that again. We already agreed that not Phantom. Jesus Christ. Patrick is black, and yes, he is from the UK. We get it. We love him, but who cares?
I have friends from the UK, but they aren't black. Though one of them is Arab.
Okay, so Patrick will be the narrator, and everybody else knows who they are. Okay, let's start this.
Wait, who am I?
You're nobody for now.
I'm nobody. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, narrator, you read first.
As the sun rose, Spike felt a warm, bubbling feeling of optimism fill him. He sat up out of his basket and stretched his arms out with a great big yawn. He scratched his scales and smiled as he licked his lips. Ah, it's a beautiful. Why would you not put that in anyway?
Do you want me to read that?
No, it's not in quotation, so I guess it's me. Anyway, it's looking like a beautiful day, Spike thought to himself. Already, his mind turned to the possibility of seeing how radiant Rarity was in the sunlight of another glorious day on Equestria. He rolled his eyes. He rolled his head on his shoulders and looked to the right.
Oh, hey, Twilight.
Hey, Spike.
Okay, Barry White, get out of here. Anyway, Spike looked back ahead and jerked his head back to Twilight, standing scant inches away from her face.
Ah!
He shifted. Crap! Sorry, my phone keeps going off. Ugh. So unprofessional. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, his shifting weight sent his basket falling onto its side, and Spike slammed into the hardwood floor. With a groan, he sat up and blinked at Twilight, still standing there with a wide smile on her face.
Hey, what's the deal?
Oh, nothing.
Twilight said, looking away with noticeable effort.
Just watching you sleep.
He turned back, still smiling.
You're really cute when you do it.
All right,
I might need a
Bobo.
disclaimer for this episode, guys. Just saying.
Oh, thanks.
Spike managed. Twilight nodded and headed off, trotting downstairs. Spike watched her go with a few blinks before shaking his head and muttering a few uncomplimentary terms for equines and females alike. That was okay, though. It was still a beautiful day. Spike got breakfast going for Twilight, as usual. What was unusual was, well, Twilight. The purple unicorn kept looking out the windows, tapping her hooves and twitching her ears. Concerned, Spike checked through Twilight's own checklist of things to do today. So far, he didn't see any packages or imminent visits from royalty, so frankly, Spike was at a loss for Twilight's mood.
Twilight, everything's all right?
He asked as he set her breakfast in front of her. His answer was eagerly tearing into the food. Finishing... Oh, it's so weirdly written, sorry. Yeah, let me read that again. His answer was her eagerly tearing into the food. Finishing it in time, Pinkie Pie would envy.
What?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm fine.
Twilight said.
I'm just a bit. Do we have anything big to do today?
Spike referred to the checklist again.
No, nothing.
He turned back to her, a bit suspiciously.
Sorry. Are you worrying about your letters to Princess Celestia again?
What? No, not at all. No, yes.
Twilight said quickly.
Right. No crazy eyes?
Spike said softly. Twilight scowled, but relented when her memory helpfully pointed out his point.
No, it's not that, but I don't know. I just feel so restless.
She said. She licked her lips.
I'm not sure what it is.
All right, Flufflepuff.
Sorry. I need a second.
Wow.
I don't know
Maybe
why.
you just... Sorry. Maybe you just...
Oh my god.
I'm going to eat you. I'm going to eat you.
Good. I want that to happen. I'm kinky like that.
Oh my.
I'm kidding.
Anyway,
Maybe you just need to get out of the library for a while.
Spike suggested.
You know, get some fresh air.
You can go outside the library? You're absolutely right.
Twilight said with a firm nod.
I need to get out for a while.
She headed for the door and opened it with a quick application of her magic. She looked over her shoulder at him.
Oh, man. Coming, Spike?
Sure. Why not?
Spike replied. His fears had abated somewhat, but something else told him that keeping an eye on Twilight might be in his best interest, and hers too, probably.
Dun, dun.
Anyway,
Okay.
out among the ponies, Spike found his... Oh my gosh.
Stefan?
Okay.
Steven?
Out among the ponies, Spike found his dread slowly returning as he followed Twilight's gaze. When you live with someone from, well, birth, you tended to pick up on things about them, that other being. And right now, Spike was picking up something seriously strange about Twilight, and yet totally innocuous.
Oh, no. Tell me, Spike, what do you know about Dr. Hooves?
He asked abruptly as they spied the chestnut furry stallion across the marketplace. Spike followed her gaze to her target, who was engaging in a spirited debate about apples with apple bloom, and back to the almost hungry look on Twilight's face. Why is hungry in
I want to fuck that pony.
Just say that real quick. Why is hungry in capital? Okay, anyway, moving on.
I don't know, because
The
it was
proper
written
hungry.
because it's after periods. I don't know.
Because she's not just hungry, she's really
It's
hungry.
an ellipsis, not periods. It doesn't make sense. Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
He's kind of weird.
Spike confessed.
Lives in that tiny blue house of his that can never stay still. Apparently, he's an inventor.
An inventor, you say?
Twilight asked, her tone suddenly husky.
Husky.
Yeah.
A very intelligent one.
Twilight asked, her tongue running over her lips. Spike blinked rapidly.
Yeah, I guess. He also does a lot of running.
How much running? How long can he run for? Tell me now!
Twilight demanded.
I don't know.
Spike returned, cautious, given the almost ravenous look on Twilight's face.
I just know he's almost always got a lot of it to do.
Does he have a big wiener?
That's why he's always learning. He's trying to
see.
avert the flow to
I
somewhere
see.
else.
One more question, Spike.
He asked. Spike gulped.
Yes?
Is he single?
Twilight asked. Spike blinked again, very rapidly. He rubbed his eyes.
Why does Spike know so much about him anyway?
Because
I don't
Spike is a
know.
creeper.
Good question.
Uh-oh.
Because Spike is almost as much of a stalker as that one character I can't remember the name of Rosaria plus Vampire, who's the Snow Lady.
Anyway,
that one.
Needs a name. Needs a name.
Yeah. Well, he hangs out a lot, or he hangs out with that weird Pegasus sometimes, but they don't seem to be.
She must be dead. I mean, good enough for me.
Twilight said as she galloped off for the good doctor. Spike stared after her and found himself looking up at the sun and probably blinded himself. So
Yeah, I was just thinking that, and his eyes burned away.
found himself looking up at the sun. He gave it a good glower.
Glower.
Glower?
That's how you say glower.
regardless, he was blinded by the light.
Blinded by science.
By the light of your
Shut
love.
the fuck up.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, do your part.
I thought it was going to be a nice day.
He mumbled as he took after his mistress.
Okay.
Oh, we need a Dr. Hooves.
Okay. Let's.
Dr.
Zach,
Who.
do it.
Let's-
Zach.
After
Alright.
he wandered after his mistress.
What's wrong? What's that?
Just
The
look.
use of the word mistress.
Okay.
Huh?
Look at the last sentence after after Spike talked.
Well, I don't.
As he took off after his mistress.
Yeah, what about it?
I don't
I
know.
don't see a problem there.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
Okay.
What were you?
Well,
what were
When
you
did
pointing out?
Twilight become Spike's mistress?
Oh, fair enough. 'Cause I was
Okay.
like, wait, did I read it wrong? I'm so confused.
Okay. Well.
He's a dragon.
All right.
Dragons are-
Well. Switch roles. Let's see. Spike can be
Why are we switching roles?
Yeah, why are we switching?
because.
I don't mind.
Case. Shut up, Ivan. I am not a raging homo.
He's not angry at all.
Wait, raging homo or raging homophobe? Because
Homo. I'm not I'm not a homophobe. Okay.
But you are raging.
All right. Let's see. Spike can be Phantom.
Damn.
Twilight can be Stefan, and Sai, you get to do the Doctor.
Right?
you said Stefan again.
Steven, I'm sorry. Jesus. I'm
Look,
used
without
to
a V, you're kind of fucked in that regard.
so-
No, I'm not. Lots of people actually see it and say, "Oh, it's Steven, not Stefan."
You know what my
Sorry.
mind tells me? PH makes a fucking F sound, and therefore that's
You
what
can
I assume.
also make the sound as Stefan.
Okay. Okay.
Anyway,
And I guess I'll be the narrator. I guess.
oh, all right then.
Hey, wait,
Take
who'd
my
you say
dog
it
then.
was?
Shit.
Oh, wait, no.
Shit.
Well, I don't. Yeah, I'll be the narrator.
You're just doing that because he's black.
Mm-hmm.
Well, Patrick
How
probably.
dare you?
Okay.
And Twilight, and you said it was Twilight.
Yeah, you're Twilight. Size Doctor Who's, and Corey is
Spike.
Spike. Yeah,
Humdrum.
you're a humdrum.
Humdrum.
Doctor Who's was enjoying his day off, trotting through the marketplace and pursuing the various stalls. Perusing, sorry.
Yeah,
This-
no, don't.
Despite his various escapades that a cruder pony might call making space-time his mare, he still found joy in simple things in life, like the scent of delicious apples, the price of which he was haggling over with young Apple Bloom.
I'm telling you, my dear. I simply cannot spend more than 2 bits per apple.
The doctor said. The little filly scowled at him.
Who's Apple Blum?
I can be Apple Bloom.
Freaking
Do
idiots.
that one.
Okay, go for it.
I can't take anything less than 4 bits in apple, mister.
Well, I could go high as 2.65, but I forgot my scale back at home.
The doctor said.
Sorry, I lost the place because somebody was typing on Skype and I had to keep checking it. The doctor. Okay, you aren't being this difficult because of how things went last time, are you?
Wait. Apple Bloom acts flatly.
What last time?
Ah, crap. Sorry. The doctor asked.
That's not the line.
In June, of course. Last year.
Apple Bloom said flatly.
Also, what's with your voice?
Oh, well, I
What's
had a
with
cold
my
then.
voice?
I had a cold then, and I was bald, and I like to wear leather. No,
The doctor said, sniffing significantly.
a very
Oh my god.
bad.
Are you building something? What the heck?
Get on with it.
He sniffed deeper, and his pupils dilated slightly.
Hello, doctor.
A breathless voice said near his ear. The doctor moved his eyes over to see a blushing, panting Twilight Sparkle.
Twilight Sparkle. Oh, Jesus. Twilight Sparkle, I presume.
He asked with a smile. She was so close to the point he felt her warm breath washing over his neck.
Oh, sorry.
Apple Bloom.
What?
That was Apple Bloom. I'm sorry. I thought that was Twilight. It's not Twilight. I thought it was Twilight. Sorry. Hello, Twilight. Hello, Twilight.
Apple Bloom called.
Oh, hello, Apple Bloom.
Twilight said quickly.
Doctor, I have a problem I need to resolve with you.
Ah, what sort of problem?
Oh no.
The doctor asked, though he was getting a pretty good idea what the problem was. Probably it was.
I can see your boner from here.
It's the kind of problem we need to solve in private,
Oh god.
Twilight panted.
or maybe in public.
No.
God,
This is the
didn't
reason why that's
Yes.
has-
Well, the public part might be a little problematic.
the doctor said quickly. He began to slowly back away and Twilight followed him. Apple Bloom looked between them, confused and angry.
Hey, I'm trying to sell him apples.
Funny because it was from the show.
Oh, this problem is much more important than apples.
Twilight said quickly.
What's more important than apples?
Apple Bloom growled. Twilight looked. Sorry, Twilight
lying,
looked in a
it's
random direction.
Look, free cutie marks.
Distraction.
Where?
Apple Bloom cried.
Writing, everybody. Writing.
I just like the distraction info.
It's clever because she wants a cutie mark.
Yep.
Very good.
I get the joke.
That's the joke.
Whoa!
The doctor cried as telekinetic force yanked him away. He was floating in front of Twilight. As she ran out of the marketplace, he gave her a nervous smile as she pretty much drooled at him.
Rape? Rape?
Twilight, keep in your pants, please.
Yes.
Now, wait a minute, Twilight Sparkle. I'm pretty sure there's been some miscommunication here.
Are you single?
She demanded.
What?
The doctor
Single.
asked.
Oh, sorry. Single. Are you unattached? Are you currently mounting any pony?
Oh my god.
Eyebrow waggle.
God.
Are you mounting any pony? Oh.
She demanded.
The way this is written.
Not at the present.
Well, not at the present, but if you see that if you take the square root of 26 and you divide it by how fast that Sonic can go.
Steven!
Okay. Yes.
That's
That's what you sound like. That's what you sounded like, dude. I'm just saying that's what you sounded like.
Sorry.
Get on with it.
That's hilarious.
The doctor asked.
What did I act?
Oh, sorry. Well then.
Oh no.
We're at the part that the doctor covered his nose.
Well, the thing is,
By Celestia's shapely flanks. Mount to me already!
rape, inappropriate touching.
Twilight roared. Salvation came in the form of a blast of flame that shot between them. It disrupted the
I sing.
enticing scent of Twilight just enough to for the doctor to regain his sense.
Thank God, Satan showed up.
He backed off as Spike tackled Twilight and quickly trust her up ropes.
I don't even-
What?
I think that just means he hog-tied her.
Oh,
Which
okay.
Is very
What?
kinky, by the way.
Oh god.
Spike.
What? No, that's
No,
not
that's
that.
Twilight.
No, that's Twilight.
Oh no, that is Spike.
No,
that's Twilight.
I'm not the one in like cuffs and leather and stuff.
No, that's
Oh, okay, sorry. Never mind. Okay, let's go.
no, I think that's
Hey!
Twilight.
Hey, let me go.
Spike shoved an apple into Twilight's mouth and glared. And the glare she shot at him was very lyric of the Death Riders power metal ballad, "Charge into blood spikes that are also on
Oh.
fire."
No.
Also available in stores.
What the fuck?
It's so random.
Now available in stores.
Quick thinking, though it doesn't solve the problem of her attractiveness. Now I have a boner.
What?
The doctor said.
Makes it worse, really. I just
Oh, that's kinky. Ooh. Wow.
Watch it. She's technically my mom.
Spike growled. The doctor raised his eyebrows.
So she's open-minded then.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Not
God.
like that.
She took a dragon in the mouth.
Oh,
No,
Ain't nobody got time for that.
not like that. Spike stated
Spike,
flatly. There we go.
Spike stated flatly. He turned to the doctor.
Do you know what's wrong with her?
Well, I can say with reasonable accuracy that she's probably in heat.
The doctor said.
Just a guess, mind you. I don't know.
Hey guys, remember that Twilight is still gagged on the floor, so she's probably somewhere along the lines going as.
He.
Spike. Okay. Spike acts confused.
You know when she goes into estrus, wants a stallion to put a bun in her oven.
The doctor.
Funny.
The doctor explained with a slightly nervous smile.
What does this have to do with baking?
I'm talking about her. She wants a ding dong in her.
Spike acts mystifully. The doctor sighed and motioned with his hoof for Spike to come closer. As he bent down and whispered quickly into Spike's ear, the purple dragon's eyes became very wide.
Bad touch.
Oh, ew!
He said with a
Just
grimace.
imagining like when two ponies love each other very much, the male pony sticks his.
You know what? It would actually be easier if I just showed you the second half of My Immortals. See, what happens is that the main character...
No, no, my immortals. That was horrible. Even had a Draco Elmo.
I thought it was interesting.
Yeah, because you didn't have to say anything. We had to watch Ian and freaking.
Shut the fuck up, asshole.
I was reading it out, dude. I was there, remember?
Anyway.
This is the best episode ever.
All
Moving
episodes
on.
are this good, kind of.
Shut up.
He said with a grimace.
That means when she was watching me sleep, yeah.
I am curious as to why you reacted so strongly with my earlier implication that she did with that dragon.
It
Hold on,
was.
I kind of lost my spot.
You're fired.
Okay. There we go.
It wasn't to that, but now it's even worse.
Spike groaned and rubbed his temples.
Great, just great. What do we do?
Well,
The doctor said carefully.
I wouldn't be adverse to, putting my dick. Helping her out. Sorry, such one track mind.
Then why were you so reluctant before, huh?
Spike growled.
Do you want to see me taking care of it? Oh God, with her in public?
The doctor.
Yes, I do.
The doctor asked.
Sorry, doctor, but I'm extremely kinky like that. I want to see that.
I got a video camera all set up.
Hasbro's gonna take
In
us
fact,
down.
Snips and Tails wants to join me.
Hasbro's gonna take us down, guys. It's over.
The doctor asked flatly. Spike grimaced.
Good point.
What did she do for her previous heats? Yes, I
Previous
need details.
Why does that sound
Don't
like?
Well, she had this vibrating rocket ship with no wings on.
Wow.
Okay,
All right, I think we're done here.
I shit you not. I got that from another fanfic where Pound Cake and Mrs. Cake incest story thing.
No! Stop!
Go on.
Irrelevant. You are
Go
fired.
on. No, I was listening. No.
Okay, we're almost done with this. That way we can just hurry up and end this crap. This is creepy. The doctor acts. Spike rubbed his chin.
Well, I'm not sure. She's never acted like this before.
Hang on a tick.
The doctor said.
I'll get some information.
He galloped off quickly, leaving Spike to stare after him.
Hey,
Sexy.
hang on. When will you be back?
Hello, back.
Huh?
Spike turned and looked over his shoulder. There was the doctor again. Right behind him, the chestnut stallion
Oh,
sniffled.
so he has Pinkie Pie powers now, huh?
Apparently.
Sorry. Had to go catch a cold had to go catch a cold, which was really quite fascinating. Also had to visit a certain Philly about some apples. Anyway, you were saying?
I'm not even
Let
going to
us-
ask.
Spy sighed.
Okay, so how come she's never acted this way before?
Well-
He just asked. He just said, "I'm not even going to ask," but then he just asked
No,
a
I mean, ask
question.
about like how he like teleported, not about the other thing.
It's magic. Plain and simple.
Close enough.
Magic all up in this hole.
Reading comprehension is greater than Steven.
Well, from what I know about her
Greater than
now,
Steven.
The stallion
late for
nodded as though confirmed the moment's nowness.
what? She spent most of her time in the library studying, training, writing.
Yeah.
A lot of Oh, sorry.
Spike said.
A lot of stallions around.
Oh, I get it now.
Spike said.
God.
This is her first heat in Ponyville, and because there are so many stallions around.
His eyes widened.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, indeed.
The doctor said with a nod.
So, what do we do?
Spike asked again.
Frankly, I'm not sure.
The doctor said with a frown.
I mean, I have been about, but my advice won't carry the same weight. You know, I can't help thinking we've forgotten something.
What have we forgotten?
Spike asked. An apple hit him. An apple hit him in the head. Thanks to telekinetic force, ropes flew around the doctor and wrapped around him, sending him to the ground.
Oof.
Oof.
Both males cried. They looked up to see Twilight standing up, free with glowing eyes and a wide smile on her
Super
face.
Saiyan Twilight.
That is
Yes! Magic unicorn. Totally forgot.
The doctor said sagely.
We won't forget next time.
If there is a next time.
Dun,
Bum,
dun,
bum,
dun.
To be
bum.
continued.
And we will save that for the next episode.
Oh,
Doctor
come
Who
on.
getting that pussy, god dang.
That pussy
But
game
then
too
it's
strong.
just Big Mac part.
Yeah, I know, right? He's so
This
in there.
pussy
Like,
game's so strong.
look, here's the thing. It doesn't bother me all that much that Twilight's going crazy. What bothers me more is why the Doctor's so into it. I think that bothers me way more.
That-
wanna
that
fuck-
guy-
I
You've
wanna
never
fuck
seen
that
Are
pony.
you familiar with pheromones by chance?
I want to fuck that pony.
And Psy
That's
Guy
an
with creepy
interesting
line of
thought
the day.
here. Here's the county jail.
No, I can
Have
make
fun.
it even creepier. I will make Sai's comment even creepier.
No.
Go on.
What? How?
I want my big old human dicky inside of that pony pussy.
All right, that's
Okay.
Do
that's not even.
You have reached the status of senior brony.
That's not even close. That's like senior what the fuckery.
And I'm going to say on that note, we are going to kind of stop on that note. But
Stop the show or stop the
Oh.
bullshittery.
We will
We're
stop
having so much
that
fun.
image.
well, we're gonna end it right there. So yeah, I'd like to thank everybody for coming out again for this magnificent. Well, not magnificent, more like what the fuckery.
I mean,
But
Yes, all this
I want to
tomfoolery.
see if Fluttershy and Rainbow Dash finally get it on.
yeah. So again, thank you, Sai, for coming out and like having
sure.
this fun with us. And hopefully we didn't give you a weird erection for ponies.
Yes, Twilight Berry White.
No.
Weird
Circle.
erection.
No, I need to go though, but it has nothing to do with nothing.
Pony erection.
He's gonna take
I
care of
see.
his own problem.
Exactly, yeah.
First world problems, understand. But
I'm in all these heats.
You've got business to take care of.
Clap, clap,
actually, the
clap,
funny
clap.
thing is that I'm freezing. It's really cold in my house. That's actually the funny thing.
No, I was heat is a euphemism for boner.
But
Yeah, I know. I don't have that. Just to
Oh.
let you know, I do not have that at the moment.
My
Now I
dick
know.
is rock hard.
Yes, I know my voice is that sexy, but I mean, you don't have to tell everyone.
Wow.
I was talking about the pony pussy, god dang it.
Sure you were.
okay.
Oh man, no
Guys,
sane
stop
person
it,
can ever
please.
listen to this now.
Okay, so I'm gonna
Stop
end it.
it.
We're just gonna end it right here. Thank you everybody for coming out, and
You can't end
good
shit
night,
till I hit stop button.
everybody.